can do next is placing your hands behind your back, placing you under arrest for DUI. Yes, ma'am. Since you're not sure.
No, I would love to say yes. What is my other options? I'm thinking from a legal perspective.
What's going on? I want to make sure it's okay for you driving today. You're not having consumed any alcohol at all?
No, I swear on my life.
Are you on any kind of medication that affects your ability to drive? Any vision issues that affect your ability to drive?
None at all.
Okay. You might step out of the vehicle for me?
On April 14th, 2023, a woman attending a Taylor Swift concert was arrested for driving under the influence, DUI, after causing a car accident in the parking lot. She had also been involved in a brawl at a nearby restaurant, attacking both staff and customers in the chaos. This incident shocked many, raising questions about what had really happened.
There's three of them, yeah, so one of them's the one that got run over.
Well, if he going to the hospital or if he's just going to wait?
No, TFR checked him out. He's like, I was in the Navy, I'm good. And I was like, all right, well, let me give you a ride and we'll do a show up. And he's like, like, dude, he's like, it's probably just a couple broken toes. Like,
Sorry, I'm sorry. I would like to say just me.
you would like to say? So is there another person in the
No.
car?
Oh, no. Me, absolutely
Okay.
me. I was 100% sober driving that vehicle and everything. It's just that they were all going to the Taylor Swift concert.
Okay.
And so I had to drive in like 3 hours and everything to get there.
Who's we? Who are they?
Me, as in me and my other friend.
I'm the manager of Bar Louis. We're about to get hit by this Taylor Swift stuff. Do you mind if I go back in if you have any questions for me?
That's cool. So, what happened?
I don't know exactly what happened out here. I stepped out in a hurried commotion. This young lady I guess, crashed into the pole and then came back. They tried to stop her, and then she crashed into these two cars. So this gentleman over there could give you more of what's going on because he was involved and he's the one that called the first time around.
So did you see anything, or you just?
I did not personally see anything.
Who was it that saw the guy with the backwards head?
Yeah, the gentleman that's walking away over there.
All right. I'm trying to talk to him.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just assumed that's it. No, I don't have it right now, but that feeling shouldn't happen, no?
Okay. It might. I don't know. We'll have to find out. But you still haven't told me what you hit.
I had not hit anything in that vehicle.
So then where did the damage come from? You
No.
saying you didn't do it? Or it didn't happen?
No, I totally get what you're saying. I just want you to see I'm not going to give like a false thing or anything like that. I'm not being condescending or anything. That would be my friend and everything.
You already said that none of this mattered. It was just that court second.
However, hold on. That's what I'm saying.
The 18-year-old woman had illegally consumed alcohol at the restaurant using a fake ID. When the staff discovered this, they asked her to leave, but not long after, she was found intoxicated in the parking lot. What consequences will her actions lead to?
Petrified right now.
Who beat up your chef?
That girl. They were trying to keep her from leaving because. Okay, let me calm down for a second. Hold on 1 second.
So there's someone in there with a cut to their head?
And she beat up the sous chef.
Okay, so I'm just saying for like medical reasons. So
Yeah, she probably needs to be looked at. She hit a pole with her in the car because she thought she needed help. She didn't know that was the girl that I kicked out. They saw her out here and thought she needed help.
Yes, ma'am. Can you advise TFR to come back out? Apparently, someone involved has a cut to their head, but they were inside the mall while TFR was here.
That's the same girl I just told that officer about 10 minutes ago when you were here for that gentleman. I said I kicked a girl out of here. She had a fake ID. She was telling everybody at the bar she's 20 years old. So we checked her ID, and I could peel the top piece of her ID off.
Actually, 1022 looks like transfers here. So it's not her. She said there's two people in the restaurant
that were
that
attacked.
need to get looked at.
One was attacked and one was in the car with her and got hit. She was trying to leave and he was on the phone with the cops. And
he was in the car with her?
No, my hostess, who didn't know that was the female that I kicked out of here. She thought she needed help. So she was, I don't know, I'm not really sure why she got in the car with her. I'm not even gonna lie, she's very young. So that happened, they called me, I thought somebody was out here robbing them. She walked up to me, she's bleeding all down her face. My sous chef, yes.
Okay, let's go check them out. And
So my sous chef comes out here with me to assess the situation. I walked back in, he was out here. Apparently, while he was on the phone with the cops, she attacked him, tried to run him and the other hostess that was with the girl that got hit in the car with the gash, attacked him, and then took off. She hit some cars in this parking lot, by the way. So I don't know which car she hit.
Yeah, that's what I was just walking around looking for.
While attempting to drive, she crashed into a light pole and injured herself. When the restaurant staff tried to help and take her car keys, she attacked them, running over one staff member. She then drove away, collided with another car, and returned when emergency services arrived.
Her friends are at the Taylor Swift concert. She didn't know her way around. She couldn't find her car. So we offered to help her. And I recognized her from earlier. She was underage drinking there. So we tried to help her, and we knew she couldn't drive. So we tried to do everything we could to help her. And before I knew it, she was in the car, and I got in the back. I didn't have a seatbelt on, and she hit one of the light poles like really hard.
So you got in the, tell me more about that. So you got in the back. What'd you get in the back for?
I don't know what she was trying to do. I think she was trying to find that she was walking off or something. And
so did you like get in the back and then she was driving, or did you like get in the back to like say like don't drive and she took off? Like,
well, I didn't want her to like be alone because I just felt like she would hurt somebody alone. But before I knew it, she literally, I was like, oh, she's over there, and she turns and she hits a light pole, and before I knew it, there's blood all over my
so where was
hands.
she trying to go? Or what was she trying to do?
She's trying to get McKee over here because she was trying to find her so we could all go together or whatever. But when I told her she was like over to the right, she turned her car and like hit the light bulb.
Hello?
That's fine, you can breathalyze me. I'm fine.
Okay.
Drive.
So I'm Officer Snipes from the police department.
Absolutely.
And listen, right over here.
Yeah.
So I'm a DUI investigator.
Uh-huh.
I got called to the scene because the officer spoke to you,
Absolutely.
investigating the crash. He's seeing certain indicators of impairment that he wanted me to have come and check you out. I'm going to advise you that my investigation is a criminal investigation, whereas his was a civil investigation just to determine who's at fault in the traffic crash. Okay? Because my investigation is criminal in nature, I'm going to have to read you your rights. As a formality, that's something I have to do before I can ask you any questions. If you want to answer questions when I finish reading your rights to you, I'll ask them to you, but you're under no obligation to do so. You
Absolutely.
understand?
Yes, sir.
When the police arrived, they assessed the situation, interviewed witnesses, and asked the woman to perform sobriety tests. Though she cooperated, her nervousness showed and she failed the tests. Could she escape the legal consequences?
You're doing next is placing your hands behind your back. All right? Placing you under arrest for DUI.
Alright, ready?
Yes, ma'am. At this time, I do believe that you're impaired. You should not have been operating your vehicle. And because of that, you're being arrested for DUI. Now, because you're being arrested for DUI, I'm going to be transporting you down to our central breath testing facility. You mentioned taking a breath test when I first started speaking to you. Now is when I'm going to ask you to take that breath test.
Okay.
The breath test is designed to test the alcoholic content of your breath. If you were to provide me the breath sample that comes back to be at or above 0.08, the driver's license is going to be suspended for 6 months. Are you willing to take that breath test? Since you're not sure.
No, I would love to say yes. What is my other options? I'm thinking from a legal
I'm going to
perspective.
explain that to you.
Absolutely. I know like my rights and everything.
So if you don't
I
take
don't
the
want to
breath
be
test,
like a
which is fine, but you need to.
I'm not trying to be a hard person either.
I get you. Let me just explain what's going to happen. If you don't take the breath test, the driver's license is going to get
Yeah,
suspended
and you do a blood test.
for 1 year. No, we don't do a blood test.
No,
So listen up.
I'll do everything.
But just in case, if you don't take the breath test, your license is going to get suspended for 1 year for refusing to do so. If you had a prior suspension on your license for refusing to submit to any of the approved chemical tests, and you were to refuse a second or subsequent time, or if you had to pay a fine under the Florida boating statutes for refusing to submit to testing, if you were to refuse a second or subsequent time, instead of it being a 1 year suspension, you'd be faced with an 18-month suspension. And in addition to the 18-month suspension, you'll also be charged with a misdemeanor offense of refusing to submit to testing.
Oh, absolutely.
The police arrested the woman for DUI, read her Miranda rights, and warned her about refusing a breath test. Her actions led to serious charges. What consequences will she face?
In your pockets?
No.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to reach for my pockets like that either. My bad. I don't know why I didn't think about that. My vape, maybe? You okay? I'm sorry, I went to the movies literally 2 days before this. That's so embarrassing. Fuck.
Anything in your back pockets? And that doesn't appear to be?
I believe so. It might be money. Nothing, weapons or anything like that. You can go through them.
Yeah, if you have one, it's not.
No, you're welcome to go through them. I give you consent. I give you consent.
Okay. Let's see if we can get a few more just to come and double check. In the meantime, come have a seat for me.
No, totally understandable.
So, do you have your wallet And maybe a cell phone with you in the car?
I have nothing with me besides. Can I call someone to bring them to me?
Well, is it?
Yes, that Kia.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, have a seat here. I'll go grab your stuff from the car.
Can you please get, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be like overbearing or anything. Just like my purse and everything in there.
Yeah, I'll
It
grab
has like my vape and everything when I get out.
You can't have your vape with you.
No, I know I can't have that right now.
No, I'm not going to take it with you either. It's
No,
not allowed in the
I totally
facility.
get it. But my purse is the one that has my ID and anything for me to
And
pay
your
to
cell
anything
phone.
to get out and cell
Exactly.
phone. You're welcome to go. Not like you're welcome to look like in my purse to see if my phone's in there. If it's not, you are more than welcome to look and put it in there.
No
That's all.
problem. I have a seat
Good
number.
to, okay, am I gonna go in here?
Yep.
Okay.
So you do that, and I'll go check for it real quick.
Okay, you're good. I'm sorry.
All right, hang tight.
The woman faces several serious legal charges, including DUI, underage drinking, using a fake ID, battery, and reckless driving. These actions could lead to harsh penalties such as jail time, fines, and a long-term suspension of her driver's license, reflecting the severity of the violation she committed.
So our suspect is closer to the Cheesecake Factory up there somewhere.
Yes.
She hits the park dealer,
Yes.
takes off.
Yep.
She talks to,
Somewhere around this parking, like where we're kind of at now, somewhere around here, male stops her, and
and
that's
she runs over his foot,
yep.
and then she takes off again.
Yes.
And then she comes back here.
Once TFR arrives.
And she was in the vehicle when you got here, or?
No, she was outside the vehicle when I got here. She was talking to the male. I don't know if it was the male or it was a coworker of all of theirs.
Okay. And so I need the victim's 43 who got his leg run over, and whether or not he is also the wheel witness, or if it's somebody else.
There's 3 wheel witnesses.
So I need that 43 so I can put on the CRA who the witness was, and who the victim is. Since this car was unoccupied, I'm just gonna put this as with no personal I don't have to put anyone's information for the car, just the 1016, but the victim would be great. Thank you. She's in my car.
Under current law, the suspect's actions violated multiple serious statutes. According to Section 316.193 of the Florida statutes, driving with a blood alcohol concentration of 0.08% or higher can result in fines ranging from $500 to $1,000 and a driver's license suspension of at least 6 months for a first offense, with harsher penalties if an accident or injury occurs. Underage drinking, as per Section 562.11, is a violation punishable by a fine of up to $500, community service, and a driver's license suspension of 6 months to 1 year. Using a fake ID under Section 322.212 is a third-degree felony, potentially leading to up to 5 years in prison or a fine of up to $5,000. Additionally, battery causing minor injuries under Section 784.03 is a second-degree misdemeanor, punishable by up to 1 year in jail or a fine of up to $1,000. Finally, reckless driving under Section 316.192 can result in fines ranging from $500 to $1,000 and a driver's license suspension of 6 months to 1 year. On March 13, 2023, an officer from the Tampa Police Department stopped Brittany's car when she violated traffic laws by running a red light on a highway. When asked to explain, the driver stated that she didn't realize she had passed the red light. Was this a misunderstanding, or is there something hidden behind this action?
Is this vehicle yours or somebody else's?
No, it's mine.
Okay.
My license is
Where are you all coming from tonight?
We just went from a friend's house down in
Oh, okay. Where's that? I'm not familiar.
It's 2 hours south.
Okay, you're heading to Cape Coral now then?
No, I'm going to the house.
Oh, okay. Where's that at?
St.
Okay. Say that one more time?
Sorry,
Okay.
I honestly have never been pulled over, so I don't know where this is.
Looks like a little half sheet of paper that has your vehicle out right there.
This?
Yep.
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am. Do you have your insurance handy by chance?
I I swear, this is my first time being
Farmers?
pulled
Okay.
over. I'm sorry. Like, I'm very... I just...
No, it's still good. Okay. I'm sorry?
No, he said
Yeah, I have the insurance interested. So you're leaving a friend's house, you're going to drop her off in St. Pete, you just didn't see the light?
no, yeah,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right, give me a second, I'll get you.
After their conversation, the police noticed unusual signs in the woman's driving and asked if she had been drinking alcohol or using any drugs. However, the woman firmly denied all accusations and insisted that she had no health issues affecting her ability to drive. Can her denial be trusted?
Yeah, I'm going to give your registration and insurance back. So you're coming from a friend's house, going to drop her off, and anything else going on tonight?
No, that's
Okay.
it, honestly.
Okay, has anyone in the car been drinking? Neither one's been drinking tonight?
No, I swear.
Okay. Just because of the way you're driving and what's going on, I want to make sure it's okay for you driving tonight. You're not having consumed any alcohol at all?
No, I swear on the Bible.
Are you on any kind of medication that affects your ability to drive? Any vision issues that affect your ability to drive?
None at all.
Okay. You might step out of the vehicle for me?
Yeah.
We'll step back behind the car if you don't mind, just so we're out of the road away. So, ma'am, just based on what's going on tonight, I'll walk you through a DUI investigation to make sure you're not too impaired to be driving, okay?
Okay.
Do you have any physical issues that affect you?
To verify, the police conducted standard field sobriety tests, including tracking eye movement, walking in a straight line, and balancing on one leg. These tests were designed to assess the driver's coordination and level of focus. Did she pass these tests? The police will document the case and report it, and the woman may face blood tests and legal consequences for traffic violations. The authorities are committed to handling the case based on the evidence. Passing a sobriety test doesn't necessarily mean you're fit to drive, but at least it might give you a free ride to the station with a different driver's seat experience.